Welcome back to the channel. Well, today I'm going to be doing a oil and filter change on Barry. So I come back from a Walker rally, clicked over just over 20,000 Ks. I like to do mine every 10,000 Ks, so it'll be oil and filter today. So come along, watch me do the hard work in my shed. Bit warm today, it's up around about that 32, 33 degrees, so it's pretty warm in the shed, but we'll get it done. We'll get Barry some fresh oil and a fresh filter, and he'll be good for another 10,000 Ks. Cheers. So new filter, and you always put a bit of oil around the rubber seal as well before you put the new filter on. And you would have seen me as I took the old filter off, the old rubber seal actually stuck to the motor. So you just got to make sure that the old rubber seal comes off, and you don't double up on the seals. So I'll put the new one on. This is a K&N. I do like the K&Ns. The other one was a factory one. With the K&Ns, you have the little built-in nut there that you can tighten it up with. And that's it. You can see the model number KN160 for the 1250 GS and GSA. I think I used it on my 1200 as well. You just got to check that. So that's all nice and tight. The oil is about all drained from there, so we can put the drain plug back in. Always got to remember to do that. Nothing worse than draining the oil, putting new oil in, and finding out that you forgot to put the drain plug back in. So we will tighten that back up, give it another quick clean. That's about 2 ugger-duggers. Don't want to over tighten them. So we've done everything there. We've done drain oil, put the oil plug back in, changed the filter. We've greased, or put some bit of oil on the rubber O-ring for the filter, so that's good to go. So now we just need to go up top and put some new oil in, and then put the bash plate back on, but I'll be doing something special with that one. So with the BMWs, they have the sighting glass on the side, so we will throw some oil in, and I don't know if you can see the red ring. So the top of the red ring is the full mark, so we see how we go. So here's the oil fill hole. Now BMW have a special tool for this one, special shape to go in and undo it. So we will undo it, and you can see the cam chain in there, and we'll throw some oil in. So the oil I'm using is the Penrite motorcycle 4ST 10W40, and it's got the Power Ester full synthetic. It's got this JSO MA, shear free, all that sort of stuff that they recommend for this engine. So we'll start pouring it in, and again, through the magic of television, so you can see the oil just starting to come up just above the halfway line now, so we're nearly done. Alright, so the oil's in. Always a good idea to turn it on, because we've done the filter as well and the filter's empty. So what we need to do is switch it on, let the oil run through the engine, through the filter, and then check where it is on the dial. The red line goes down to about 6, but it normally red lines at about 9. So what you'll see is as it warms up, the red line moves to the right, so that you don't over rev your engine when it's cold. So you can see just starting to warm up now, it's getting closer to 7, so the next increment will be on 7ish. There you go. It'll just keep moving up to the normal red line of 9,000 k's. So there you go. A little bit of that German engineering, so you don't over-rev the shizzle out of your bike while it's cold. So you can see now that the oil is up to the full mark. So we're good to go. We can put the cap back on there, and it's all good, and we're done. Alright, so here we have the factory bash plate. I am looking at upgrading these ones. Look, they do a job. They're not the thickest, they're aluminium. They're not the thickest of materials. So I'm just looking at upgrading. Grab some multi-purpose cleaner. Give it a clean. I did give Barry a wash this morning, getting back from Walker. He was all nice and dirty, so time to treat him to a bath, which I did this morning. So give this a quick clean, get most of the grime off. It wasn't too bad. I'm only doing this because it was off the bike to start with. But I did this on my old bike as well. Some people know what I will be doing. So what are we doing with the bash plate? A couple of Team Shithouse stickers, the micro ones. So these ones you get free with any merch order from the merch store. So we will put one this way and one this way, so it just depends which way I fall over. You will see the sticker the right way up. Alright, so let's put the bash plate back on. We'll start with the back one. Just get it finger tight. Grab a front one. And right now, with the magic of television, we'll speed it up. And we'll slow it down again. So we're getting close to having them done up. Alright, so all the mechanical stuff is done. So what did I use tools wise? Torx bit to undo the bash plate. So it was a T30 Torx bit. I had a filter wrench for the older filter because it didn't have the nut on the end like the K&N filter does. But when I did it up, the K&N filter has a 17mm socket, which helps do that. The little BMW tool that undoes the oil cap, and a 10mm Allen key to undo the drain plug, and also just a filler just to make it easier to put the oil in. So there you go, we've just changed the oil on an R1250 GSA. Look, for me, not too mechanically minded. Barry's out of warranty now, so I'll do the oil changes, oil and filter changes every 10,000 kilometres, or about 6,000 miles. So for the major services, I will take him back to BMW, get the major services done. But I think for myself, even if you're not mechanically minded, it's fairly simple to change your oil and filter in one of these bikes, so it's good. So that's all done. All right, now for the fun bit, to go inside and edit this into a watchable video. Hopefully it'll turn out a watchable video. All right, cheers, have a good one.